Our story today in Growing God's Love Story Bible is called Where Does God Live? It's based on several scripture passages, Exodus 3, 1 through 6, Psalm 29, verse 3, Matthew 3, verse 16, and Acts chapter 2, verse 2. So a lot of different places. When someone asks you where you live, you might say 4197 Daisy Lane, or Tennessee, or in a yellow house. But where does God live? The Bible tells us that God has many homes and can be found in many places, often where we least expect. God is found in the beauty and magnificence of nature, in thunder, in fire and bushes, in the wind, in a peaceful dove. Jesus often traveled into the wilderness to listen for God's voice. He knew that God could be found in nature. Many of the words used to describe God in the Bible also give clues to where God might be found: breath, light, mother, father, water, bread of life. These images, like a pen in a map, giving us great ideas of where to look for God. Breath, mother, and father suggest that God lives very, very close to us. God is in our homes, in the people we love the most, and in our own bodies. Light and water tell us that God lives near the earth. From the highest heights to the deepest depths, God moves, connecting us all to one another. Bread of life helps us to see God in simple moments, like sitting around the dinner table sharing a meal with family or friends. Solomon built a house for God, and we do the same today. People who love God build sanctuaries and synagogues, mosques and guaras, places where they can be close to God. God doesn't live there, but we feel God's love when we are there. But God isn't just found in people or things. God is also found in love. We know that God is the source of love. That means that when we treat one another with love, God is there. The best way to discover God's address is to love yourself and others well. When you love like that, you will find God. Do you have a sense that God is in nature when you play outside and feel the warm sun on your back? Perhaps you feel God's presence when your parent tucks you in at night or when your friend gives you a big hug. No matter where else God might live, one thing is certain: God lives in you. Our pieces after the story: hear, see, and act. Hear. Put your head on your parent's chest and listen to the heartbeat. That is a God sound. See. Where else do you think God lives? And act. What are some ways you can be a strong home for God's presence? I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to giving y'all hugs soon. Take care.